Yo, I know everybody watched the King and Queen of the Ring. It was pretty decent. Pretty decent, I have to say. I did turn it off after Gunther versus RKO because there was nothing else to watch. My tribal chief isn't around, and I'm not interested in your WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. What do you want to talk about? Not you, baby. Anyway, did y'all see the way Naya landed on Lyra? Oh my god, her legs popped up, baby. I know that girl's guts had to come out in her pants. I know if she didn't do anything else, she fought it. She fought it so good in that ring. Naya, you gotta. I'm not a wrestling pro, but I, from my understanding, that's Bonsai Drop or whatever it's called from Made Famous by Yokozuna. He held onto the top rope and didn't put all of his ass on his opponents. He put all the weight in his thighs and his feet to give the illusion of a baby. You can't be for real. Like you putting your pussy bone and whole ass on these girls. You can't do it. You squashing them for real. You gonna hurt somebody, baby. But I am happy that Nia did win the King of the Ring. King of the Ring. Oh my god. She won the Queen of the Ring. The Queen of the Ring tournament was excellent considering I believe the one that Zelina Vega won, the whole entire tournament, guys. The whole entire tournament was 10 minutes. The whole tournament. And unfortunately, Xavier Woods, he always wanted to win, and his was a joke. And remember, Roman took his crown and beat the shit out of him. Oh my goodness. This one was more reputable. This was an actually good king and queen of the ring, and they get a consolation prize along with the beautiful crown match up at SummerSlam. So I think it was good. I give King and Queen of the Ring a 8. I give it an 8. And I think it would have went down if I'd have watched that Cody match. So we're going to leave it right there. And let's go ahead and dive into this conversation that's perfect for this conversation. Wait a minute, did that make sense? Whatever, y'all know how I get down over here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Why are there no gimmick characters on WWE, AEW television? So NXT has a lot of characters. A lot. You got cheerleaders, you got a pageant queen, you got the bougie bully, you got her partner Jakara who sucks lollipops, I guess that's metaphor. You got a rancher, I forgot that girl name, but she worked on a farm. Tiffany Stratton just came up. She got her gimmick as Barbie and Tiffy time down there. At least she has a tagline. Like NXT is building characters, right? I don't know what happened to Out the Mud. Ever since they got rid of Scripps, Reggie, Out the Mud was another group of, hardcore thugs who just were Latinos or whatever, which is fine. But, they got character. And then you got Tony and them who are the mob, and they killed the one guy who Rhonda just fired. Apparently they threw him in the river with the fishes. That's how they did that storyline. So NXT has a lot of characters. But WWE does not. Unless I'm missing something. I don't know what Liv Morgan's character is. Watch Me is not a character. That is a mission statement. You got Becky Lynch is the man. I got that. Nia Jax is the irresistible force. Bianca Belair is the EST. Jade is I don't even know what's Jade character and tagline. Otherworldly, I guess. Just when that music come on, just open your hands. Child, I don't even know what Jade's just Jade. She's a thing in her own. When you look at the guys, you got KO, Kevin Owens, always fight. You got Sami Zayn is the good time guy. You got Yeet Mania with Jey Uso. RKO is the legend killer, the Viper. But then as we go down, I don't know Grayson Waller. What is his tagline? Austin Theory, what is he? I do see Carmelo Hayes bought his HIM. He is him. He is that guy. That is his thing, right? So I went to Reddit to see what these people got to say, because it's a decent conversation when you take out some of the incels, and it helps me kind of navigate this conversation a little bit better. So somebody said, this is from 3 months ago, so it's a little dated. They said, when Sting retired last week, I feel the era of strong gimmick characters is gone. You still have bits here and there, House of Black, Julia Hart, Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, Asuka, Cody Rhodes, Thunder Rosa, Christian Cage with the patriarchy, and corporate evil characters like The Rock and the Young Bucks. But there are not many original gimmicks left nowadays. Even Chris Statlander dropped her alien gimmick. A good gimmick could make the wrestler more popular and marketable. Otherwise, they just become another wrestler on the roster. This was perfectly worded. I loved it. I wanted to talk about it. Vince Russo also was talking about this. Only thing difference between this and Vince Russo is I can only take but one or two bros. Every other word out of Vince Russo's mouth is bro. I don't know if that's like some type of thing that developed as he got older and deeper in that basement he in, but I can't do it. Some of the comments, somebody did bring up NXT, and a couple of people I was talking about. Social media, for the most part, this is a comment. They said makes it harder to be an undead, unstoppable force, and then having fun drinking beer and watching UFC live fight. So they're saying WWE followed up by UFC is making it difficult to transition from suspended reality to watching people punch the blood out of each other for real. So I understand that. I'm actually a child of the 90s. So I got to see a lot more gimmicks, and so I look for gimmicks. I'm looking for a pro instinct. When I watch wrestling, I'm not really there to watch a hard-hitting match. I'm there to be entertained. You can give me a match, and then let them get on the mic, talk shit, entertain me, and then I can do a catchphrase like, 'cause Stone Cold said so. Or, the strongest, the toughest, the fastest, the roughest. You know what I mean? Like, yes, that's my girl. You know, Jade, once she figures out what her tagline is, then I'm going to say that. Tiffy time. Naya's, buzzing through bitches. That might be her tagline. So, I can understand that. Of the list you made in your post, I disagree with some. So, this person said, you have to have, my mind blended two categories. You have gimmicks, as in wrestlers who craft an entirely fictional character they play. For me, that's The Undertaker for this person. Roman Reigns, Tony Storm, Orange Cassidy, Christian Cage, House of Black, half of the NXT roster, where you could write a full description of their character. Then others has very strong personalities that are not entirely fictional characters. That's Cody, MJF, Darby, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, CM Punk. Randy Orton actually is a character. He's the Viper, right? He's the Legend Killer. I can see what this person is saying. CM Punk is a lore at this point. Like, you all have locked into CM Punk where he doesn't need to do anything but be himself. And y'all have given CM Punk the space to do that. But y'all won't give somebody like Jey Uso, for instance. There's been conversation about Jey Uso, and he's too, yeeting this, yeeting that. He's a goofball. He's not taken seriously. He can't be a main eventer. But Jey is being himself. For so long, we see Jey Uso behind the bloodline next to his brother Jimmy, and he never talked. Now he's talking, and the dude oozes charisma. He is like a ball of fun, and it's a good time. And when he comes out, we want to yeet with him. We don't give a fuck what yeet mean. Yeet mean, from what I understood, was throwing some shit. Now we yeeting and saying yes. And now he got the Fireflies, and they yeeting with him, and he done took yes, 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 now yeet, yeet, yeet. That is a character who is actually a real person. I don't think he goes home and he's like all over the house like yeet, yeet, I think he chill. But when he turn it on, we can connect yeet to him. And we connect no yeet to Jimmy. And for a long time, the Uso Penitentiary. Right? They transformed themselves a couple of times. The New Day. We don't. They have had the same character work for shit. What, 15, 16 years? Kofi Kingston was Jamaican for a minute there. Now he has leaned into his African heritage. He is African born, African descent, and it is what it is. That's the new day. They're lovable guys who want positivity. That's their tagline. Booty-os and positivity, right? I think that's something that's missing. I'm going to hurry up and wrap this up. I think I hammered the point home. I think a lot of times, a lot of people tend to forget that wrestling is for kids, guys. Wrestling's for kids, and although I, at my big old age, I still enjoy wrestling, and I don't know how long that's gonna last. But while I'm here, I'm enjoying it, and I hate that the internet and people it's really the internet put so much fucking pressure on these wrestlers. Y'all are so vocal and hateful in their comments and bold and ugly. It's insanity. I do agree with this person that said it's the social media. Social media makes it harder for people to suspend reality. Everybody's got to be hardcore. And you got other podcasters who get enraged if the champion isn't walking around like Brutus from Popeye. The champion could be goofy and have a good time too. Everybody can't be fucking heels all day. Why can't the champion be fun, cool, and lovable sometimes? What's the big deal? Bianca Belair did it for 2 years, and y'all was just like, oh my God, oh my God. Well, now she ain't been on top of the card. She floating and chilling. Done got squashed and every fucking thing. Y'all shouldn't be complaining. Now we got somebody like Liv Morgan. What the fuck is her character? Watch me. If that is who she is in real life, she's insufferable. All I hear is, I gotta deal with that again. Her and Becky already got into it. I gotta hear that shit again. This is the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. Watch me, bitch. Really? That's it. At least Alexa Bliss, who, I mean, not all that great in the ring, but she had a character. Little Miss Bliss. She's so cute, tiny, and lovable, but she's a fucking terror. That is her character. We'll see how this goes, but I do think more wrestlers need to get some more gimmicks. Somebody, and I'll leave it at here, somebody tell Mia Yim the reason why she still ain't where she need to be is because her gimmick sucks. That ain't her. But when she was on Impact and she was playing as that little Korean Asian pixie, the shit worked. Be yourself. You ain't gangster, boo. You ain't gangster. Just when she was like, I'ma do it on business. It's gonna be business. No, you don't talk like that, sweetie. You don't talk like that. That's why we loved your husband, Keith Lee. Because he sounds like he was gonna give a Shakespearean sonnet and go out there and whoop ass. He wasn't putting on, I'm a big man, I'm a whoop ass, and then until he got to the main roster and Vince McMahon fucked him up. So we get it. I think more characters need to be honed in wrestling because it's pro wrestling. If I want to see professional, hardcore wrestling with no talking, I'll watch collegiate wrestling. Every time I say I'm about to leave it here, something else pops up. This is mostly an epidemic in the men's wrestling. The women don't have an issue with trying to put gimmicks up there and doing their thing. I think, again, what's missing is the music sucks. Everybody don't gotta be him, role model, Tiffy time, no man. You ain't got to do that. I wish they would get back with their old, with the old folks that used to do the music. If they got to pay somebody, because it's too much now. It's not giving. Music, wardrobe, presentation. Give us a tagline. Wrestling fans, y'all already said are stupid. I wouldn't say we're stupid, but we know what we like. We like to go have fun. We don't want to sit here and be, what's the logic? Sometimes you got to say, well, that was stupid, but you move on. Casual fans, such as myself, we not about to sit here and break down some bullshit. I just want to see some fucking sparklers, some fireworks, My girl come out, do her little thing, let me say, yay, eat some popcorn, go home and go sleep. That's it. Boo, that's it. When we went to the pay-per-view Extreme Rules, I think that's the one where for whatever reason the rope broke under the demon. When I tell you my baby was wore out, he was wore the fuck out. Okay? That's why we go. And we want to see crazy shit, and we want to buy t-shirts, and we want to be goofy and have a good time. I want to experience wrestling like I did when I was a kid. We need more characters. That is it. Tell me what you think in the comments if you made it this far. Thank you. Later.